this is the fad, with a small sort of young cohort, a young set of small cohort, which is kind of leading this brigade. How much would you put it to that, the greenwashing that people talk about? Brands indulge in it, corporates indulge in it all the time.
I think every product or every thought also evolves by and by, and maybe this would be one initial step in the journey of that concept to take root. I think of it like that. If it's a fad, well, so be it. The way organic produce is, and sometimes we see labels saying this is organic and this is, pesticide free and stuff. And they are more expensive right now than the other, stuff. Maybe that's just an initial part of the journey. That people are seeing value in it, for me, that's heartening. And that people are seeing value in something which is produced with care, with mindfulness, that this is how, like you are talking about end of life, being mindful of where will the packaging go, and whether it can be refilled or waste being reduced. I think if that's right now at a fad stage, I have a feeling that will only grow. So we'll wait for it to become mainstream is how I look at it. The idea is for it to become mainstream the way other things have now become mainstream.
Sure. What about you, Sahar? What do you think about it? Is it a fad? Is it more performative that I want to show to the world, and that's where we are? Or and what do you think about greenwashing that many sort of companies, brands indulge in?
Yeah, for sure. So I think it's two questions here. One, it can be more performative from whoever wants to exhibit the green image, right? And that could be brands, it could be companies, it could be whoever. But I think from a consumer perspective, it's very real, right? You will not spend money on something if you don't really buy into it. And you do vote with your money, I feel, and vote with your wallet. So I feel from the consumer point, it's more authentic. I also think consumers are very intelligent, and there is access to so much information. You can literally take a photo of the label, put it on ChatGPT and say, is this good? And so I think, and there is information and technology available to make you discern. So I think consumers are very discerning, and they will not purchase a product if they don't genuinely think that it's better. But yes, there is a bit of signaling, sure, but I also do think that maybe companies are trying to make use of that kind of greenwashing to kind of make advantage and make an extra sale or whatever, and in their own positioning. But I do think the consumers are getting cleverer. What I do think is we are in the business of changing mindsets around sustainability. So even if you're not buying from Bear, but if you're buying from someone else that is plastic free, that helps in the mission that which I think we set up the brand. So maybe my goal isn't to be the most profitable, most successful business in the world. It is maybe for that thought process to get mainstreamed, and to maybe for all brands to have such a clean, sustainable packaging and clean formulation that is non-polluting to the groundwater. So that's, I think it's great to see that it's kind of becoming more mainstream, because I think that's ultimately my mission, for sustainability to become the norm and not just be that exception.